What's up? What's up guys to a brand new fucking video. Today is just a video about doing simple exercises to get something like this. Maybe some of you have something bigger. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, just a simple video. I'm doing a lot of explaining, a lot of exercising, push-ups, blah blah blah. If you want more videos, just comment it down and be like, yo, this is sick, man, can you do more? And I'll just do more. I'm not begging, but I really can appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share my channel, because this is how many subscribers I have. I'm a very small YouTuber or content creator, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, enjoy the fucking video. Check out my other videos. Some of them are well shit, but check out my latest ones in the past 2026. And peace out.
Hello people, today is a video about what exercises you should do. If you don't have money or you can't go to the gym or don't want to go to the gym, stuff like that, this is a video for you. Yes, I know there's many videos of where people show off the work exercise and stuff like that, but I'm just an example. So really hope you stay, and yeah, so obviously what anyone can do, everyone, is push-ups, right? So as we all know, doing push-ups is feet like that, hands like this, back straight. By the way, never put your head up like this, always have it down. Have your hands out, not in, out. Have them aligned, as well as having your chest aligned with it. And then, instead of this, instead you put them in and out, right? Basically, when most people would be like that, don't do that, right? Okay? Do is, normal posture and stuff, you do it slowly. When you to this point, hold it for at least 5 seconds and then push. And that is obviously the chest and that. So now that I showed you that, obviously that's normal push-ups. Even if you can't do this, put your legs like that, kneel over, and then same thing like that, right? Which is way easier, but it doesn't do your legs or anything. Now, another thing is about push-ups. Once you've learned how to do these, some people would like to do the one-hander. Obviously you have to do like 20 sets worth of push-ups like every day. Hello. This is another day from that little video. I'm currently in the motion of editing it. I'll show you. Yes, I use CapCut. It's free, and I have free CapCut Pro. Basically, that one arm push-up that I was trying to do, on that day, I struggled to do it because I was paying more attention to doing the video than me. But I did a little bit more exercising, and as I found that I can do it, just so you can see how much it does help, right? What I do is, it's just my way of doing it. I don't know if it's the proper way. I will even show it right here, the proper way of doing it. What I do is, right, I put my hand all the way over here, and one here, put my leg all the way over here, as you can see, point arrow. Then I put this leg straight. Then I bend my body over and you're supposed to breathe. As you can see, it's really fucking hard. I don't know if you can hear, but it's cracking loads of things. I don't know what's cracking, but it's cracking some things. I can do it left as well. Oof. Even more things cracked. Ow. I did that completely wrong, clearly. I'm doing this wrong, but obviously I'm doing it completely wrong. I'm pretty sure. And you're not supposed to do that. It's still a one-hand push-up. But yeah, I'll show it. Excuse me. For a couple of weeks, and eventually you'll learn how to do this. I'm not exactly good at it myself. Let me take my shirt off so it's easier. And basically, what I'm gonna do is my leg. I put my leg over here, and what I do is one leg here. I know I use my hand, but it's for support. So you do it like that. This is how you're supposed to do it, but I can't even do it yet. And I've been doing push-ups for a while. Now, but that's like more of an advanced push-up. What most people want, what you mostly want to do to build muscle, right? It's called a diamond. Put your diamond like that onto the floor, chest over it. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be together, but I don't know, I might be wrong. I'm gonna do that, Joe. I'm pretty sure that's the correct way. And basically, as normal, you go like this. That's called a diamond. Another thing is, with push-ups, fists. So instead of doing that, you're doing this. And you go like this. Alright? Let me think. So that's one of them. Then, there's all sorts of push-ups you can do, but I'm just showing you the easy ones, as well as the advanced one. Next is push-ups, and not sit-ups, sorry. Where you have this, so, let me show you. Like this, right? And then you go, obviously, radiator. And then you go like this. Obviously, if you just do it like that, it's harder. That's why you're supposed to at least put something under something, so that then you can get yourself back up. I'll use my bed frame. So, see how it's much easier? That's sit-ups. But if you want to try and hit this part where your abs are, doesn't matter if you have abs or not, you're perfect the way you are. Do it. Legs, instead of being here, you put them up here. What that does is, it stretches out your back, like all your back, and it does your abs. So, obviously, support it, and you pull all the way up, like that. It gets harder. Then, another thing is, set up position, but instead of going like all the way back, instead, fist, like that, and all you do is this. You put your back there. You don't move your waist, you don't move your legs, just your torso and your head. And you go like that all the way back so you can feel it stretching it. Your torso. And you just do this. Oh, and as you can feel, there's on this part, you start feeling it. A harder one is doing this, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it at all. I don't know, I might be wrong. Now, there's all sorts of different things I'm gonna show. Let's move on to weights, right? I don't know how much this weighs or anything. Look, but with these is legs open like this, back straight. Obviously, rather listen to music and motivate you. I also like to have gloves on, but I'm just not good enough for now. And then, obviously it's only small. And then, you do is, you can either go like this, after we do this. Basically, as you can see, legs straight, body up, head. Some people like to listen to music. I prefer to have gloves for more grip, but there's two ways of doing it. Either all the way up to your neck, all the way down. But if you want to make it harder, you go like this and down, this and down, or just this. Then, obviously everyone can really do that. You do is onto here, onto your thing. I'll show you this way. I know you can barely see me, but okay. And then legs, it's like squatting. All the way down, then up. That's when you squat it. Now, so someone that doesn't have any of those things where you can just go like that, I get any type of weight. I'm just using these for example, and you do what normal people do. You just go like that. There's also different ways. So instead of just doing this, you can flip it over and do that. You do obviously sets, or like this, and you go like that. Or you could just go like, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to just go like that. Then, what else you can do, right, is all the way out like that. But I would prefer you to go like this. And just do sets of them. And then another thing you can do is if you do have those types of things, like me just like that, you can also go like that. Keep your balance. Always keep your back straight. Because unless you want to V-tape, I'm pretty sure. But if you keep your back straight, it's more attractive. Because if you're just like this, it's obviously not straight, your back's not aligned, and yeah. Another thing you can do is push-ups. So I have a pull-up bar, except I'm not allowed to put it up. So basically normally what you do is you put it up like that, and then you just, since I don't have a pull-up bar, I'm going to use my door. Not like the door itself, but this thing. Basically, normal push up, right? So we just go like that. Or you could do a full one, which is, I didn't really do it, but it's where you go like that and then like that. You could also do this. It's kind of breaking apart, so I can't do that. But I think you get the point. Hello people, I am back, and I know this isn't a gym park or anything, it's too far, so I chose this park which has these, right? Yes, it is cold, probably like 1 degree or something, but to show you, being cold is also a benefit. So, as you can see, take myself. I'm not gonna go fully shirtless, but I'm gonna go shirtless. This much, right? Basically, what you're gonna want to do, straight like that, and then you slowly pull up, like that, right? That builds muscle and this. I think you checked it. Basically, do 20 sets, just doing this. So I just did 3. But there is also one where you can go all the way up and do it to your chest. But I'm not really having for that. I'm gonna try and do it here. So basically when you go like this, so see, like that. Right? What else is there? There's also this thing where you can go like this, and in my opinion, that is calisthenics. In my opinion, keep it straight, keep your thing straight, like this. Keep your body straight, and try to, that does also help. But doing this, right, it helps you know how to. So now that I've done those, let's move on to calisthenics, right? Obviously push-ups and stuff, doing all of this, so beneficial and stuff, but another really great thing that's way more powerful than push-ups, like this and this, back straight, so let me, back straight, and you hold this for at least a minute or 2 minutes a day. And what that does is, I'll just stay here and do one arm. It does all of that. It does all your chest and all the way down here. I don't know about your legs, but I'm pretty sure it does. And yeah, that's what it does. Fucking hell. Okay, so that is called a plank, as we all should know it. But if someone trying to do, what's it called? Calisthenics, right? Yes, I'm filming this on the phone. If you want to try and do handstands, what I would suggest, let me move this out the way. What I would suggest is, let me choose a camera angle. Right? Okay, that's very small. I know it's not the best. Basically, head down, right? And you push like this. Obviously, if you want to learn how to do a handstand, you push. But obviously I can't. Obviously doing this is good. Lead push. I don't know why I can't. I can normally do it. but it seems I'm not able to. But another thing you can do is where you just try and lift. Obviously it's safe to do in grass and stuff. This is also from another day, like I said before. Sorry for the long ass video. I can't really do much about it because I'm trying to add in everything important. But basically, what I didn't add into that video, because not that I've seen yet, I think I'm like 10 or 20 minutes into editing. Oh, it's been like 2 hours of me editing and I'm still not finished. But basically, when you do calisthenics, the most important beginner part of them fucking all is basically where I'll show a photo right here. I forgot the name of it, but basically hands stretched out as much as you can, aligned just like a push-up. And these you connect your elbow right there. By the way, it's very important that you concentrate on your hands, because it's all about your hands that you're concentrating on. This is called a frog. That's what it's called. Basically, make sure to breathe. And hold this position, right, for about 30 seconds to a minute. At least every day. I have done it many times, and I've got to this point where if you put this part right here to your leg like this, and you do that, hold it for at least 30 seconds to a minute, that is the level up from the frog. Basically what that gets you, right? I can't speak, I need to breathe. If you need support, frog position, always have I'll make this my hand, right? Always put your hands like that if you're struggling to help balance. Same goes for when you do that, hands. Right, I'm gonna try and do the most that I can. So, let's go. As you can see, I'm getting there, but that's the most I can do. Three very fucking important things is drink water, breathe, and concentrate on these the most. Obviously you're supposed to concentrate on your legs and everything else, but concentrate on these. And what I mean is everything else is things like your head and your space around you. Because if you fall, well, I have this right next to me, and I have a bed right next to me. That would fucking hurt. And if you were to fall on your head, well, you kind of hit your head and tip over. I know this is a long ass video, so I'm going to try and show you my second time trying. And yes, me fighting, I know it's disgusting, but that will happen if you have air trapped. You cannot hold it in, otherwise you will fucking struggle. So I suggest don't. But you try and just hold that. That's a handstand and how you learn it. Obviously backflips and stuff is a whole different thing. I do not know how to do backflips, which I want to learn, and I'll do a future video if I learn it. But if you want to do calisthenics, do those push-ups. Weights have nothing to do with calisthenics. Pull-ups and push-ups is what it does. If you don't have this, push-ups If you don't have a pull-up bar, go to a park. And if you can't do a park, do these. And do a trusted one. I have a gym park nearby me, and I'll go there and I'll show you some things. But another thing is, this is more for fighting. But if you go to a gym or something, or a boxing gym, and you got a thing like that, and you go like bam bam bam. Instead, if you can't go to a gym or something like that, like me for example, what I do is normal fighting, and you learn to shadow box. Right? I'd say it's just an easy way to do simple self-defense. And yeah, you just do that. Obviously you do more than just that, you go like bam bam bam, stuff like that. Right? Another thing is elastic bands. Now sadly my elastic bands, they are broken because of my brother. But basically, trust me, get some elastic bands are cheap, you can get them off anywhere. Basically, as you can see, broken. So these two seem to be the strongest ones. So what I'm going to do is here's this, right? Obviously you need grippers and stuff like that. But basically what I do is things like this. It's just an example. And you go like that. Or you go like this. Just so I can get more out of it. You can also go like that, or this, or that. Then, what you can also do is you can put them like this. Let me grip them. Like this. I'm gonna probably cut this a lot. Like this, right? Obviously you don't do that, you just do whatever things, and you go like that. And you go like, let me just get my grip onto these. So things like that. Another thing you can also do is things like that. But another thing to show, if you want to try and be attractive, right, obviously what you do is it's your forearm, because when you wear a shirt out in public, normally if you have skinny arms, I'm pretty sure I do as well, I don't know though, all it is, you look skinny, you look weak, right? And I don't think I do, but your arms, they just look skinny and shit. When you go out, all that gym progress you did, for nothing. But when you're wearing the shirt, if you're wearing one of those like, it doesn't hide shirt, you could probably see. But one of the great benefits about it is having a wide back. I don't know if I have a wide back, but that's one thing that's great about having a shirt. Obviously I'm always wearing coats and shit, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, let me show you the other thing. Right? Hand, like that, you can do things like that. That does your forearms and your wrists. Things like that. Then, what I have, which is a great thing for you to have, right, one of these. Basically, it's a different thing you can set it to. I don't know why I have it set to, but basically you do that on both hands. I say do at least 20 sets, like every day, at least doing. If you're just in bed and you're chilling, if you have ADHD or something, it's a great thing to just do that. It's a great thing. So yeah.